So, just to begin with, I am not an expert on Nigerian politics or geopolitics generally speaking, and so I won't be commenting on any political positions or stances. And the other thing also is that coming from the West does not add any superiority to the words. The words are not judged on the location from which the person comes from, the one speaking. Rather, they are judged based on merit. And it is sufficient for us to know that if these are the words of God and His Messenger, then that is meritorious. That is not just meritorious, but that is superior, and there will only be goodness and benefit from them for us. Now, as to the question or the matter that was raised, you see, we do not observe good character with people in order to receive praise from them, or validation from them, or approval from them. It is good character is observed in order for us to reflect the qualities of God. Because God provides people and showers people with provision and bounties, and people object to Him, reject Him, and deny Him. Yet He does not cut off the oxygen from their lungs. He does not cut off the provision from the heavens coming down to them. He does not stop their heart from beating. So, if anyone deserved to be acknowledged, it is Allah, it is God. And yet God, He is patient with His creation. And we experience this, or we reflect this quality to an infinitesimally lesser degree with our own children. Maybe our children are being rebellious. Yes, our children are being stubborn, difficult. Yet we observe patience with them, and we wait for them to grow up, to become older, maturer, etc. So we do not observe good character with people in order for the people to thank us or to praise us, be it privately or publicly. And so this is reflected in the prophetic model, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, was known as as-Sadiq al-Amin, the honest and the trustworthy. And yet when he made his call public to the people and made the message public, the message of God public to people, there are people who rejected him. But despite rejecting him, despite calling him and accusing him of and slandering him with many malicious lies, yes, they still went to him to leave their belongings and their valuables when they would travel, because they knew his reality. Publicly they may say something, but privately they're still keeping their belongings with him. Yes? Now, crucially, the Prophet, peace be upon him, didn't say to them, "Oh, now you come to me." He still provided that service, because that is the greatest reflection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's qualities, which is even those who reject Allah, and then when they're in a tight spot, they say, "Ya Allah," Allah doesn't say to them, "Now you're at my door." He never turns them away. And this is for us to take as an example and a model for us to go. Meaning that those who reject the goodness that is done to them, they are not an example to us, whoever they may be. This happens also at a family level as well. There may be a relative of ours who publicly speaks out against us, but maybe privately comes and says, "Can you lend me some money?" Yes? This happens all of the time. So this should address, because it's a mindset that needs to change. Because if you expect validation and you don't get it, what will happen if you will stop doing that goodness? Meaning that you had not done it You did not observe good character with people. You did not observe, fastidious financial dealings with people, scrupulousness in your financial dealings with people. You did not observe good character with people for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You did it for them to praise you. And when the praise didn't come, you stopped it. That's a transaction. And we are not in the business of business. This is not transaction. Good character is not for something in return. So, and the results and the fruits of it, there are results and fruits of it. Even if they're not immediate, they take time. So we should not rush these things. If we hasten the result, this is like harvesting while the plant only has a tiny shoot that has emerged from the earth. But there is nothing that is nutritious that people benefit from, and then the earth becomes barren because you have unrooted a plant that is only in its infancy. So this is relationships with people are cultivated over years, like the plants are cultivated over years. So one should not hasten, regardless of what is being said. If this is being said, then a person perseveres and continues, because the only evidence that you can give is not a rational argument that against the claim that you're harboring extremism or violence, is that you demonstrate the complete opposite. You demonstrate the true reality of Islam, which is peace. That evidence speaks louder than any lecture, than any debate that can ever be had.